Music City Pro Wrestling. You just heard from our wonderful re-announcer Mercy, but my name is Rich Black, and we're here. That's right. We're here at Music City Pro Wrestling Presents School is back in session. My name is Rich Black, and I'm here with my broadcast colleagues. To my right,
Ganji. And to your far left, Mr. Aaron Camaro.
Guys, I am so excited to be here tonight. Music City Pro Wrestling, bringing back that long lineage of professional wrestling greatness right here to the metro area of Nashville. This is amazing, and what a great way to kick things off. Competitors here in this one. How they're going to match up, well, that remains to be seen right here.
What's Matt Sells doing? It almost looks like he's treating this match like it's a joke. I mean, you've got Brian Compton in there. He's looking at him like, what's going on? Who's going to take this match seriously?
Yeah, I mean, Compton's definitely in the ring and he's ready. He's yelling, but as you said, Sells is taking the long way to the ring. Also known as the Boozerweight. He does have a cup in his hand.
Well, you know, I got to give him credit there because I myself like to go out there and shake hands and kiss babies. Some people might even call me the mayor of Music City Pro Wrestling. But I like this guy. He's making a connection with fans. I think what he's doing right now, he's getting into the head of Brian Compton. Easily looking a bit distraught right now. He's frustrated. He's talking to official Jesse. What's going on here?
You know, it is pro wrestling, you know, and it is all about the wins and losses here in Music City Pro. But you know what?
Yeah, you got a match.
See, he would love to hang out with us, I'm sure, but he's got a match in the ring right now. Two very different personalities here. How this is going to match, we do not know. But again, like you said, a guy like Matt Sells, he knows that half of the battle is getting the people behind you. If people came down here tonight and bought a ticket to see this man, they're getting their money's worth right now. And you can see the reaction from the people. It's working for him.
I agree. He's definitely getting out there, showing the people. Very excited. He was in the crowd, drinking and emoting. Yeah. Let's see what he's going to bring to the ring.
I made him
wonderful
myself.
fans.
It's like Kane and Bray Wyatt had a baby.
Oh my goodness.
I made him myself. You don't like him?
Compton getting rattled by Sells. Compton also getting rattled by the fans.
Yeah, see, he's a guy that, from what I understand, has been on a little bit of a losing streak here. And, you know, Brian Compton, they call him bitter for a reason. You know, he looks at the business in here in Nashville as something that's maybe starting to pass him by. You know, you got new competitors coming around to Music City Pro all the time. Every competitor who's worth anything wants to be a part of this company and wants to be a part of this show. Well, Brian has got something to prove here tonight. And if he's going to take the next step in the next travel in his journey here in Music City Pro, he desperately needs a win right here tonight. So time to get your head back into the game and get yourself into this match.
Most definitely. Sells still playing mind games, doing the bushwhacker stomp. Throwing Compton off his game yet again. He is definitely in the head. Oh, nope. Sells might be a little too much from the cup as he's trying to grab the ref. Sells, your opponent is Compton, not referee Jesse Field.
Yeah, it looks like the Boozerweight half in the bag already before this match has even begun. Jesse Fields has got his hands full on this one for sure.
All right, and this match is underway. The first match of Music City Pro Wrestling Presents School is back in session, and the bell has rung. It's time to take notes.
All right, picking up speed here. Okay. Are we going to see it?
I think so, yeah. And then Compton is still rattled, frustrated. You can see it on his face. It's
For a guy that came in here with a lot to lose and a whole lot to gain, well, there you go. That's all it takes sometimes. You know, you can have all the flashy entrance and have all the fans cheering for you, and that's all great. Punched in the face. Speaking of getting
Matt Sells is just going to town on Compton.
Comes out of the gate hot.
Quick kick out.
Yep, definitely a quick kick out. Oh, and Compton flees the ring.
What happened there?
Thought he was ready. I don't think he is ready. As Compton walks around the ring to gain his composure.
Well, and he definitely needs to, because so far in this matchup, Compton has been thrown off his game. Whatever plan he had going into this, it's out the window now. So now it's time for Brian to try to take things back and slow him down to his level where he wants to be. Oh, big swing and a miss right there by Brian Compton.
Went for the elbow, no one home. Sells back in the ring.
Looks like the mind games of Matt Sells are really paying off right now, with Compton getting so frustrated he thinks he's in control. He loses control. Adding insult to injury.
My goodness. Multiple slams to the ring. Right on the face of Compton.
The fans are with him, no doubt about that.
That's right. Sells definitely living lint-free. And again. That's got to weigh on Compton.
Sells is completely in control of this match as far as I'm concerned. I don't see it going one way, but
no doubt
in Sells' direction.
And that's a shame, because Brian Compton really needs this victory.
It's like he might be thinking about doing it again.
I mean, what was he thinking after all?
Dang!
Oh my goodness.
Sources tell me that Mr. Compton really isn't too sure of himself. He's on a soul search, maybe. He's looking for an opponent, but he picks Matt Sells?
Well, he's searching for something on the outside of the ring. What he's found in the ring is Matt Sells. And I mean, this has not gone the way of Brian Compton so far. Matt Sells completely in control of this one. Matt Sells has got to get himself back into this match, is what I'm saying. In order to get in control of this match, he's got to slow down his opponent. He's got to make all this happen. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. Brian Compton taking a shortcut.
That's right. As he was getting ready, he, being Sells, getting ready to enter the ring, and Compton pulls him right into the rope. And if you don't know, that rope is tightly bound wire, covered loosely.
Matt Sells struggling on the outside of the ring. Senior referee Jesse Fields making the count. We'd hate to see this first matchup end in a count-out like this, but Brian's telling him, hurry it up, get this match over with. He doesn't care how he wins, he just wants to win.
You're currently at 7 count in the moment.
Sells is biding his time.
He's ready to get in the ring now because it's about to be over.
Oh, it's over.
And there he goes.
He just made it in the nick of time. Brian Compton, for the first time in this matchup, taking control here. What do we got?
Big suplex.
Beautiful.
Smart man for the cover.
Yep. 2 count only.
Smart man going for the cover, taking it while he can get it. It only takes 3 seconds to walk out of this match a winner, and Brian's not going to let that opportunity pass him up. Grinding his opponent out right now. Jesse Fields right there, checking on Matt Sells, make sure he's still in it.
Doesn't look too good for him right now. His hands are getting rather heavy.
Yep, I got to give it to Compton. He went right into that headlock to make sure that he maintained control after that suplex.
A smart move.
And keeping him centered right in the middle of the ring. Nowhere near any ropes, no chance for escape. If he can choke him
Jesse
out in this match, I mean, this could be over right here.
He's checking him. That's 1. Okay, that's 2.
It's 2.
He's got a responder. This match is over.
Oh, wait a minute.
We've got movement. Sells is still in this game.
There's life in this man. The fact that the fans are behind him sure can't hurt.
Compton trying to lock it down.
He's wrenching on him. Okay, all right, here we go. Sells fighting back. Gets out of the headlock. They're back on their feet. Oh, punch to the gut. Oh, screws in the head. He might be biting. I can't get a full look from here.
That can be really painful. The ears are a very sensitive part of the anatomy.
Oh, big forearm to the face.
Off the ropes.
Oh, wow. What a big clothesline from Compton.
Sells really thought he had
it. Going for it. 2. just a 2 count. And right back to that headlock. I got to say, when we started, Compton wasn't quite in it that much. It seemed like the head games are getting to him. But right now, Compton's playing all the head games, just wrenching that headlock right after each move or pin to maintain control.
Might be that drinky poo that Matt Sells was having has gotten to him now.
Could be.
And now the tides have turned.
Well, and another thing you got to understand, too, is that, playing to the crowd is great. You want to build that fan support. Playing the mind games, that's fine, too. But it's only going to get you so far. When you get in the ring and you're in there with a guy like Brian Compton, you got to put all that stuff aside and get as serious as your opponent. And Brian is as serious as it gets, as you can see right there.
A bit of an eye rake there.
No cutting too short for this man.
Right now, I see Matt Sells as a great performer. He's a great personality, but that has to be backed up.
100%.
Most definitely.
Especially when you're in there with a guy like Brian Compton who's got something to prove.
Yep. Pushed him in the corner. He's got the full 5 count. Let's go at 4. Sells seem to be a little temporarily blinded from the eye roll. Compton is just staying on him. Uh-oh, we got a kick to the gut from Sells. Punch to the head from Compton. Oh, forearm to the face from Sells. Oh,
man, back and forth.
Yeah, this thing is definitely swinging back and forth.
Oh, man, what a shot and another one.
Compton unloading in the corner. Oh, my goodness. Choking him out in the corner. Utilizing 4 seconds of that 5 count yet again.
I tell you right now, I don't want to be waking up being Matt Sells tomorrow morning. That's going to be a horrible hangover.
Yeah, he definitely was taking in some of that drink before, and plus he's going through a lot of physicality right now.
I can tell you a big victory will make you feel real good in the morning when you wake up tomorrow morning, no matter what you put yourself through the night before. But if you lose this one, and you're going to be a little hungover, and you're going to be feeling real bad.
Into the corner.
I'm amazed that
they both got.
I'm amazed that Sells had the fortitude to do what he just did, sending Compton down to the canvas. And oh my goodness!
I want to be honest. I don't know if he did that on purpose. That was just instinct. He seemed to be reversing the Irish whip, and then maybe an accidental elbow, and then he kind of fell into the lap. Compton's still down. Both men down, actually.
That's the beauty of pro wrestling, my friends. You can fall into a real good situation, and that's exactly what Matt Sells is needed right here tonight to turn this match around. Since Brian Compton has turned this whole match into his favor, Matt Sells has been having a lot of problems. Now these boys both struggling to get to their feet. Whoever gets there first, looks like it's Brian Compton laying in those hard shots to the side of the head.
Sells fires back. Hey. Compton again with a big right hand.
What an exchange of blows.
Holy smokes, look at that.
I tell you, both of these guys are 2 good men. Brawler styles to an extent, and they are not holding back on each other.
Insider, teetering.
Dang, right there to the side of the mouth.
Then again.
How is he still standing?
Okay, Sells with some forearms to the... Compton responds. Both men looking tired. Both men looking a little dazed from the punches they're taking.
Man, this turned out was so fast.
Sells with a combo, knocks Compton down, but Compton's back up. Seems to still be a little dazed.
I tell you, this is beginning to look like a back alley brawl on Broadway.
Yeah, it is. Sells in the corner over and over with the clotheslines. I mean, this is number 4.
Wow.
5 clotheslines in the corner, and Sells is feeling it. That drink may be coursing through his veins. Oh! Knee to the face.
Stunner! Beautiful combination right there. That should be enough. 1, 2. No, is that 2?
It's it.
Unbelievable. So close.
That's it.
That is 3.
He called it.
That's 3. That's 3. One in that ring. Holy smokes.
He got it.
So close. I can't believe it.
Compton looks upset. He looks confused. He looks disheveled. Matt Sells got the 3 per referee Jesse Fields. Compton is going back and forth with the ref right now.
Well, you know what? He might have a little validity in what he's saying. I mean, Jesse Fields, senior referee, has been all over the world as an official. When he says it's 3, it's 3. And that is what it is. And you know what? Matt Sells celebrates bitter Brian Compton. He's got some complaining to do to the office, but here tonight, right now, it doesn't matter. Your winner, standing tall right there, the man, the fans love to see. It's Matt Sells.
Well, I sure hope that we see a lot more of Matt Sells and even Mr. Compton right here at Music City Pro Wrestling. Follow us on the socials. And if you're watching us on IWTV, thank you for letting us into your home this evening.
All right, and Sells goes right back to the drink, celebrating his win. Compton still pacing about the ring, not quite sure what just happened, but he's definitely going to be bitter about that. I can see it in his face.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a conspiracy.
Oh,
Bring me here one
okay.
time, and it's like 9/11.
Compton thinks it's a conspiracy. It's just the referee's ruling. Match doesn't always go in your favor, as you can see here. Both men putting on a great show. Both men. More action on the way.
The following is a tag team battle. Still more wrestling.
You sound.
And the action continues here at Music City Pro Wrestling. Ex-contenders coming out.
Sunny place, I will.
Just tell them it's
Well, if he
relaxing.
should indulge in nothing, you have to swerve us and it's the take on.
The action and the excitement continues here. Music City Pro Wrestling mixed gender tag team match coming our way right now. What an odd couple this is. It'll be very interesting to see what they can do as tag team partners.
Odd couple, I see power couple. That's what I'm seeing, Aaron Camaro. Rich Black, what do you think?
Definitely an interesting pairing. I've seen both of these individuals on their own. I've never seen them together, but I am highly interested to see what they bring to this match.
Why hasn't this been done before is what I'm asking.
No time like the present.
Exactly. I don't know why it hasn't been done before, but I'm glad it's happening now. Should be very interesting. Both of these individuals very revered here in Music City.
And this is the type of action that we're bringing you, wrestling fans, right here from Music City Pro Wrestling.
That's right. Both of these people coming out, man, they've already gotten into it with the crowd. They barely made it to the ring.
Now, I say they're revered because they're both excellent professional wrestlers. I didn't say they were liked. They're definitely not liked.
No doubt about that. Both of them have lots of talent. Interested to see how this pairing will work. Let's see who they face.
But you gotta wonder what's going through their heads knowing who their opponents are.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh my goodness.
What an interesting character we have here. It's a group here. And we thought the first pairing was interesting. The Creeps.
Oh my goodness. This is these two. Oh my! There are people there are wrestlers that are giving me the heebie-jeebies, but these two are living up to the name. I am absolutely creeped out by them.
Agreed.
I don't even want. I tell you what, if anybody's watching this right now, little kids, turn away because if you look under your beds tonight, I think you're gonna find these two under there.
Oh my goodness.
So listen, for the people who are watching this, and maybe you're just hearing this, if you can't see the visual, let me paint a picture here. These two individuals have come out, and again, this is a mixed gender match. They are called the Creeps. They've come out in bath robes, and they've just disrobed. They both share a similar aesthetic of a tattooed body and a bald head. Let's find out what the Creeps have in store for this match. I gotta tell you, these are two interesting teams. No matter what side you look at, I want to see what's gonna happen during this match.
Your turn.
Referee sorting it out.
I've seen Philip Lee, I've seen Miss Rachel in action, and I've seen them go up against people far bigger, maybe even stronger. But these two look like a living nightmare. I can't imagine. I think that Miss Rachel and Philip Lee have the fortitude to take these two on.
Oh, goodness.
With absolute confidence.
Maybe a pair out of a trauma movie.
Boy, we shall see. You know, don't let looks deceive you sometimes, because I've done a little research on these two, and they are a very well-rounded pair of professional wrestlers. They're not to be taken lightly. Yes, you might look at them and think, well, this seems strange or this seems odd, but I can tell you that's what their opponents are thinking too. Inside the heads of Rachel and Philip before the bell even rang, and now what are you going to do? The match is on. It's time to get it on.
And you make a really good point. You know, we went this last match and now this match. A little bit of head games, sometimes without even trying, with the appearance. Oh, and now some emoting, some stomps. Oh, but you're right. Oh. You get in your opponent's head and you already got the advantage before the match starts. All right.
You stop it.
Stop. Do not encourage them.
All right. Okay. Yep. And again, for those who may not be able to see the screen, our first competitor on the side of the creeps got an open mouth in the middle of their attire with a big purple tongue hanging out. Maybe another mind game, as their partner has the same sort of mouth setup on their tights.
I think the strategy here is that if you lick it, you own it.
Okay, that's definitely an option. I don't know if that applies to pro wrestling, but we will see. Match underway. Miss Rachel goes in for a grapple, misses. All right, goes for the swing, duck. Okay, okay, we got confusion already. A tag, a quick tag. All right, no. Oh! All right.
Now, Miss Rachel, right? Wow. How is that guy able to take down Miss Rachel like that? That's technique.
Possibly leverage with the flying head scissors, as Miss Rachel was already kind of low to the ground.
We're dead.
Oh, what? Okay, another hand being licked. A lot of hands being licked in this match, and we've just gotten underway.
Oh my
Double
goodness.
tag. Tag in to tag out. A lot of tags in this.
These guys are a little crazy, but, you know, Kanji, you call them a nightmare, but the fans seem to be loving them.
I'm honestly not sure what I'm looking at just yet, but as long as the fans are having a good time, that's what it's all about. It's here at Music City Pro Wrestling.
It seems like tonight, if you bought a ticket to Music City Pro Wrestling and you're here tonight, you didn't know you were also buying a ticket to the Freak Show.
Okay. Oh, wow. Smell the armpit. Can't see the action.
That is just too much.
Yeah, Philip Lee doesn't even want to lock up with Irvin because he says he smells bad.
Oh, how far is this gonna go?
Giving him the smell test.
That's what the way you would check a baby is how they gave each other the smell test.
Philip Lee taking control.
See, this is where the anger and the seriousness of Philip Lee is going to come into play. These guys messing around, having a good time, but Philip Lee, he's not here to have a good time. He's here to hurt people, he's here to win, and he's here to walk out of Music City Championship Wrestling tonight one step higher on the rankings of the wrestlers here tonight. Both these guys looking to make names for their own teams, but right now, when it comes right down to it, Philip Lee bigger, Philip Lee stronger, and Philip Lee definitely meaner.
Very true. You make a good point here. And any win here at MCPW's got to put every person that wins into a better contention for the next opportunity.
It's like all the physical stats are in Philip Lee's favor at this moment, right? Mentally, well, I think he's got it too, but that's only going to go so far.
Yeah, the Creeps definitely starting out with a lot of head games, mind games, a lot of stuff you might call gross or nasty. But all
absolutely disgusting, Rich.
Goodness gracious.
Look at that. That was beautiful. You know, you guys talk about these guys like they're not seasoned professional wrestlers when clearly they are. Here's a little something you might not know. Irvin right there has done tours in Japan and has found much success over there. Also, somebody who's been trained by AJ Styles.
Wow.
I was told backstage by them themselves, some people like to refer to him as AJ Styles.
Okay.
Wow. They said it. Yeah, they told me.
Okay, don't know who those people are, but that's definitely something to take under consideration. But as stated before, Phillip in control in the corner. Tag to Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel with a big hook to the throat.
Now that is the way to use her stature right there. Just going ahead and choking him out and getting it done.
Right. Miss Rachel taking advantage of all 4 of the 5 counts that she has. And another tag, Phillip back in. I gotta say, this team, maybe even both teams, kind of utilizing quick tags, but this team of Phillip and Rachel really taking advantage of the quick tags, keeping each other fresh for this match as they are currently in control.
I mean, professional wrestling is supposed to be fun. No doubt about it. We're all here having a good time. You know who's not having a good time right now? Phillip Lee in the ring. He is not here to have fun. Like I said, he wants to hurt people. I've known that man for a long, long time. He's held just about every championship
Body slam.
on the Tennessee independent scene, as well as Miss Rachel. Both very, very decorated competitors here. And look at Phillip right now.
Yeah,
Teasing.
Phillip back in control. Now, you said he's not here to have fun, but I'd almost beg to differ. I think he likes the violence, because I've noticed he took a punch, and he said that wasn't enough. He wanted more.
That's right.
And his offense is brutal. He's not pulling back. He's not holding any punches.
Some fighters get into the ring and they take punches, punch after punch after punch, and they're whittled down. Phillip Lee, exact opposite. He can take a pounding. He can be beaten. He can be broken. But the will gets stronger and stronger and stronger.
Oh, kick out. Went in for a headlock takedown. Got him on his back, went to pin him, and got a 2 count. Gotta wonder how Irvin's feeling in this moment to get a 2 count just from that headlock takedown. He's definitely fighting back. Bounces off the ropes. And there it is.
Oh, man. Vicious shot to the midsection right there by Phillip Lee. Seems like every time Irvin tries to turn it around and get something going in his favor, Phillip's right there to cut him off again. Teasing their opponents. Oh, you want to tag in? Nope, that's not happening. I'm going to tag in my partner. And Phillip Lee, they've got him backed into the wrong corner right now. Look at Rachel right there, just pulling on that man's face. Oh, strong.
Bishop was having some words with Phillip Lee. I don't know what that's about, but
probably just a distraction so Miss Rachel can stretch the face for Irvin.
There's the tag.
Your face has some elasticity, but not to the extent of what Miss Rachel was doing. Irvin definitely taking a beating, and they're keeping him in that corner, not giving him an opportunity to tag.
Snap suplex from Miss Rachel and sends the creep to the mat.
And a pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2.
That was a pin-up style pin if I ever saw one.
Say, we were talking about Phillip, but Miss Rachel didn't come to play either.
No, she never does.
Miss Rachel, no stranger to violence and brutality.
See, these two know what pro wrestling's all about. It's all about coming out here, winning matches. The more you win, the more money you make. The more money you make, the more your standing within a certain company will rise and rise. And when titles come into the picture, you got to look at the guys that have been winning, the girls that have been winning. Everybody that wins rises to the top. That's what it's all about for these two. Wow, look at that.
Now that could be a big mistake for the creeps. Firing up Phillip Lee like that, that's a dangerous thing.
What's he doing here? Up on his back.
Jumps on the back. Reaching for a headbutt, trying to choke him out.
Like a monkey, like a nightmare monkey.
Headbutts to the back of the head.
Dang.
3 times so far. All right, Phillip is wavering, but he's still on his feet. He's reaching back. Oh, as he shuffles him into the corner.
Veteran move right there.
That's smart. That's smart.
All right, both men looking to be catching their breath, regaining composure. Oh, Phillip goes for a corner shot. Irving elbows him. Oh, and this time a boot to the face. Irving going up again, middle rope. Oh, and a drop kick to the midsection takes Phillip off his feet. Both men are down.
Well, that might have been desperation, but if it wasn't, if that was aimed for the kidneys, what a beautiful, beautiful drop kick. But man, these guys, look here, trying to rally the fans behind them. It's working. Irving's got to hear it. He's got to feel the power of the fans. It's starting to stir him a little bit, but Phillip Lee, he's looking to make that tag, making his way over to Miss Rachel right now. Can he make the tag? And he does.
Phillip makes the tag. Irving makes the tag.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Miss Rachel goes for a swing and misses. Oh, kick to the leg on Miss Rachel. Rachel pushes off. Oh, spinning back fist to the forehead of Miss Rachel.
Violent.
Miss Rachel in the corner. Spinning back fist to Philip, who runs in. The Creeps are turning this thing around. Both Creeps in the ring. What's going to happen? Oh! Looks like they were setting up for a move, but
Irvin dumped to the outside. Philip Lee follow. Even. There we go.
Rachel with a kick to the gut.
Leaving Ripley alone.
Northern Lights.
Oh, man.
And 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Holy smokes, what a match.
My goodness, Miss Rachel gets the win for her team.
Miss Rachel, I'm just going to say, an absolute juggernaut.
Most definitely, no doubt about that.
Agreed. It's hard to stop the violence of a team like this. We said odd couple, but look at that. It's worked together real well here tonight. Philip Lee, Miss Rachel, they are victorious right here in Music City Pro Wrestling.
Right. As much as we thought they were an odd pairing, they meshed very well together. Both brutal, vicious styles, and tonight it has paid off.
Absolutely. What a great pairing. Powerhouses. Miss Rachel, Philip Lee. Not easy work, the Creeps. They had to work for it. They came out on top, but I want to see what more they can do. Give me more of Philip Lee and Miss Rachel.
All right. And the fans definitely not happy.
Just not enough to win the match, but you got to take the time to rub it in everybody's faces.
I'm just going to say this, that in the crowd tonight, we have 93-year-olds, the queen of the ring, in my opinion.
Well, that was an easy payday.
I don't know. A lot of it's going to go on body wash and soap.
Yeah. Purell, definitely. I'm going to have to bathe myself in Purell.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What?
Philip Lee, Miss Rachel, you were subbed in tonight. Someone said called in reinforced.
No, we were not subbed in. We're nobody's backup, all right? We got called to do a job. We got hired to do a job, all right? We're the best at what we do when it comes to beating people down. And when you're best at what you do, you don't do it for free. So the royal family came up off some of that coin and paid us to take care of the Creeps.
I enjoy coin. I enjoy beating up Creeps.
The Creeps, talk about that matchup. I know that you were saying some stuff about Purell, maybe about having to face off them. What was that matchup like?
The matchup is something that I kind of really want to forget about. I'm going to actually enjoy the money I got from it, but I'm going to use that to forget about that match.
Exactly what he said. I mean, some people, they take pride in themselves. Some people don't take pride in themselves. Hopefully these Creeps go back and work on some etiquette as well as some ring skills. But for us, what we're going to do is enjoy our spoils, go out, eat, shower, regroup.
Shower again.
And then what we'll do is we'll see who needs Heels for Hire next time.
You heard it here. Heels for Hire. They're ready to take over Music City Pro Wrestling.
Music City Pro Wrestling, we are back after intermission. Ready for the second half of tonight's action at Music City Pro Wrestling presents School is back in session.
I don't know if you guys caught this, but there's some chaos going on in the locker room. And I think that's going to spill out. We're going to see some of the results of that in this next matchup. It's goodness. Yeah, I mean, it's pro wrestling. You got to understand there's personalities involved, over-the-top personalities, egos, and everything else. And, you know, the locker room sometimes can be just as hair-raising and crazy as what you see presented out here in the ring. Sometimes even worse.
Absolutely. I've seen some horrible events happen backstage. It's not a pretty sight. And unfortunately, I don't know what you're talking about because I was having a very pleasant interview with Miss Francine Odell Neely.
I also got a brief moment to talk to Miss Francine. What a wonderful woman. But right now, we are back in the action. I wasn't backstage, so I didn't see the chaos. I hope it doesn't spill out into where we are. But I'm sure something's going to happen in the ring. He's got a microphone.
Oh, no. This is not going to be
The
good.
crowd already heavy with the boos.
If I hear one person say move one more time, I swear to God, I'll leave.
Messed around and found out. The crowd instantly bombarded
You
him.
think I'm kidding? Say, tell them to stop. I won't leave. I promise you I'll leave if they say move one more time.
No, well, they have the right to say whatever they want. We want our fans to cheer, not boo. He's highly upset. He's threatening. So it looks like maybe walk out or not perform tonight if the crowd doesn't do what he says.
Aaron, is this have something to do with what happened backstage?
That's not really for me to say.
I'm going to start right here with this lane.
Okay, now you're going.
That's
In every seat.
If you weren't able to hear this, Adam Jacobs threatening to knock out the crowd, starting with Miss Francine.
He doesn't know who he's messing with.
Yeah, he's definitely out of line here. Way out of order.
You are from Nashville, and you don't know how to be out. But I'm missing somebody.
Okay.
I'm missing my partner, David Young. And I know everybody else misses David Young too, right?
Okay. Adam Jacobs saying how he misses David Young.
But David's not here, but I have a really special surprise for everybody here in Nashville.
Yeah,
And
Miss
I
Social.
know everybody's gonna love. He's not as good as David, but he's pretty close. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
No, it's not Stone Cold.
The crowd definitely back and forth with Adam.
You wanna know what happened? You wanna know what
I
happened?
want to know who he's got.
I wish he would tell us.
This is about to be a very unpleasant surprise
do
for
have a
everybody.
finite amount of time here, Adam.
I felt the tag team.
My goodness.
I work out a mirror company called TNA that was based out here in Nashville. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Every Wednesday
My
night.
partner is one half of the former TNA tag team champions, the Natural Jay Stevens. Come on out, Jay.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
My goodness. Adam Jacobs has just named his partner as the Natural Chase Stevens.
Absolutely. Now, here's a fun fact about Chase Stevens. He's a man who sleeps on his belly because he never lets his shoulders hit the mat.
Oh, and this is kind of what I was telling you guys about what I saw happening backstage. And a very unpleasant surprise right here. It's ridiculous that Chase Stevens would align himself with somebody like Adam Jacobs. It's heartbreaking. Look right there. Look at that dude. This man is beloved by fans here in Tennessee more than just about anybody else I've ever seen in my years of professional wrestling on the independent scene in Nashville and around Tennessee. To see him join forces with a man like this absolutely breaks my heart and turns my stomach.
Yeah, definitely not what we're expecting. Chase Stevens definitely has a name out here in wrestling. I don't know what we're expecting, but he's got this first. The first thing he did was disrespect our fans with a hand sign. I won't repeat it.
Well, you know it's Chase Stevens, so you gotta look at the crowd and know a majority of these people bought a ticket tonight to see Chase Stevens. They did not buy a ticket to see this Chase Stevens.
Definitely different side of Chase Stevens that we're getting this evening.
Wow, I am absolutely in shock. I have never seen him be so disrespectful. And to do it here in Music City Pro Wrestling, well, I think we've got another tag team that might be taking care of it.
Okay, well, they definitely got something coming up here. I'm still in shock at how he came out and treated our fans. The fans not taking kindly to it. They are returning the hand gestures. Wow.
Well, as you know, Adam Jacobs was scheduled along with his tag team partner, the Messiah of the Spinebuster, David Young, to face these men right here tonight, the Washington Bullets. Well, they might have a different partner. David might be down on Broadway warming up the bar stools, but the Washington Bullets are here, and they're here to fight.
I do have to say, if David Young has skipped MCPW tonight to go ahead and get the party started, I gotta say it's just as despicable as how Chase Stevens is treating our fans.
The Washington Bullets are taking aim and they are getting ready to fight. Bullets. They are ready to rumble.
See, most tag teams would come into this situation and go, okay, we've prepared ourselves to face Adam Jacobs and David Young, but now we find ourselves in the unenviable position of stepping in the ring with Chase Stevens. That doesn't seem to affect these guys too much at all. Either way, they're here for action.
I agree, Aaron. I know you could probably have a game plan based on who you think you're going to have a match with. And when things change, they've got to possibly call an audible. I don't know if they can have the exact same match they had planned on it, but Chase Stevens definitely throwing a wrench in this match tonight. But the Bullets don't seem to be backing down. They're calling for them guys to get in the ring and get this thing started. Chase Stevens kicking things outside of the ring. As Adam Jacob looks on, neither man is in a rush to get in the ring and get it started.
And the fans at ringside, look at them all. They're shocked, and they're angry, and they're hurt. They never expected this out of Chase Stevens, and who would? Chase Stevens is a hero to these people, a fan favorite and a hero to the fans' professional wrestling here in Middle Tennessee. And the fact that he's turned his back on these fans and joined up with, and I hate to say it because I don't want him to hear me saying it, but a dirtbag like Adam Jacobs. I mean, come on. What is Chase Stevens thinking here?
He's definitely thinking on the evil side, if you will, because Adam Jacobs not shy about how he feels about our people. That being the fans, probably not us either.
But you know, Chase Stevens, for years, has loved every single wrestling fan who has ever come out and bought a ticket to see him compete. And now, I don't know what to think about this man.
All right, match underway as referee Jesse Fields gives a signal to hit the bell. The bell has ring, and here we are. Music City Pro Wrestling School is back in session. The match between Adam Jacobs and the natural Chase Stevens against the Washington Bullets. Let's see what happens in this match.
Well, if school is back in session, I can only hope that Chase Stevens is about to learn a hard lesson.
Bad company, bad all around, and as far as my opinion goes. Right, the school's back in session. These are the guys that you exceed the tension daily.
Take your time.
Already looking at Chase Stevens' mannerisms, going behind the ref to put space between him and his opponent. Not in any rush to get this match started.
And Chase Stevens is a guy that's got such a legacy in this sport, especially in the Tennessee area. But that's selling it short, because this man's competed all over the world. And yes, he's always played it by the book.
Oh, look at that.
I agree, Aaron. Listen,
but he knows every trick in that book as well.
The natural Chase Stevens got a resume long enough to show anyone to be proud of. But right now, the way he's acting, I don't know if he can be proud of that. Slides out of the ring.
Oh, no, it looked really natural for him to just get out of the ring.
Come on, we all know that the action takes place inside the squared circle. He slid out of the ring for no reason. Contact has not even been made yet.
We all expect better out of this man.
I would agree.
Somebody we've all looked up to. I know me personally, I look up to Chase Stevens as a paragon of virtue in this business. Where others have taken shortcuts, that's not something Chase Stevens has ever been about. He's always been about giving it to the fans the way they deserve it, and giving it to the fans the way they want it, and they want to cheer for this man. You can see even in their looks on their faces right now, they want to cheer for him, but he's not allowing him to do it, and what a terrible thing that is.
I have to say he's probably highly influenced by Adam Jacobs, but he has went ahead and joined Adam Jacobs in this match. Match underway. We had a lockup. Stevens moves to the corner. The refs break it because they are on that corner.
See that?
Oh,
are you kidding me? He pulled his head. Give me a break, Chase.
I know.
I need to see it, Chase.
Unbelievable. I can't even believe my own eyes, and this is happening right in front of us.
Chase Stevens calling for the hair pull when no hair was pulled.
You have no hair.
Senior referee Jesse Fields right there in the action. I'll tell you, a lot more talking than action, which I'm not a big fan of.
Look at Chase Stevens with just the look of disgust on his face. Looking at these fans, the ones, like I said, who bought tickets to see him here.
And there he goes for the eyes. I don't know if Jesse Fields saw that.
He went straight. Now he's pretending to go for the head. Trying to pull the hair, but there's no hair to be pulled.
I do not like this at all.
Yeah, he's definitely not holding back on the dirty tricks, the sliding out of the ring, going for the hair pull. Even Adam Jacobs picking with the opponent, trying to throw him off his game, turn his attention away from Chase Stevens.
I mean, you can expect that out of Adam Jacobs, no doubt about it. I mean, he's shown himself for who he really is throughout his entire career.
Seems like Adams has got some sort of influence over Chase Stevens. I can't see how this man has just turncoat on every fan that we see in here tonight.
Sure, there's some kind of reason, but right now I'm not seeing it. Right now it's just disheartening, not only to me, but definitely these fans. It's fans cheering heavily. Chase Stevens headlock, but Stevens fighting out. A couple of forearms. I was going to say a couple of forearms to the midsection, but he gets immediately taken down with a big shoulder tap.
And maybe that's why Chase Stevens decided to get out of the ring the first time, right? Because he knew that the Washington Bullets are a force that he can't contend with.
I got to agree with that, but right now I don't agree with this. So not only is Chase Stevens sliding out of the ring, he slid out of the ring over the barricade and he's sitting in the front row.
And the fans don't want him there.
Not at all. And Adam Jacobs calls for a timeout, knowing there are no timeouts in pro wrestling.
Boy, Chase Stevens using every trick in the book that's ever been used against him. Maybe that's what it is.
It's got to be.
Maybe after all this time in the business, Chase Stevens feels like everybody else gets ahead by taking shortcuts.
Maybe.
And Chase Stevens has never been one to take shortcuts in this ring. He's always fought with honor. He's fought with valor. But now, maybe we're seeing the true Chase Stevens. And, man,
it's a lot.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And I can see I'm not alone. Everybody here hates it, too. Chase Stevens, what are you doing?
Pull up your pants, Chase. Come on. Definitely something I saw. I don't know if he knows his pants are a little below his rear.
I don't think he cares.
I'm not sure. He can't care with him jumping out of the ring and in the front row. He's taking his time to get back in. Definitely not the Chase Stevens we all know and come to watch over the years. Whatever's going on right now, he is milking it for all it's worth.
And look at Adam Jacobs. Look at that smirk on his face.
I was just thinking that.
He knows something that the rest of us are not privy to.
It's got to be.
Does Adams hold something over Chase Stevens? Is there something that's going on?
Boy, you would think if that was it, you could tell. You could look at Chase and tell, but I mean, he's really embracing this new attitude.
I was going to say the same thing. He doesn't seem to be doing this out of spite or because of who's over his head. This seems like maybe a new persona for him. And the fans do not like it, and they're letting him know. All right, back in the ring action. We got a lockup. Okay, got a wrist lock. Reversal. Reversed. All right.
I mean, new attitude or not.
And finally a tag.
First tag from both teams. All right, both teams seem to be a little shocked at the tag. It's a regular tag. Not sure if they were planning on some shenanigans. But right now, both teams in their respective corners.
I think right now what the Washington Bullets need to do is they need to take advantage of bad company and the way that they're having these tactics played against them. They need to play the game that bad company is playing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe even the Bullets coming in and taking advantage of some of their speed. Oh, come on. Very quick individuals, but they're not going to be able to do that with the games that Stevens and Jacobs are playing. Adam back in his corner. He went to hug Chase Stevens around the waist.
Now, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but a moment ago, the Bullets were in the corner. They were talking to each other, and you could tell by the looks on their faces that this isn't what they planned here tonight. And they're just as surprised to see Chase Stevens out here as you, me, and all these fans.
All right, Adam put into first a headlock, then switch to a wrist lock. All right, Bullets tag. Oh, a little bit of double team working the arm. Maybe that's a strategy. They've been focusing on that arm.
I have never been behind a team more than I am behind the Washington Bullets right now. I hope these guys just tear them up.
And this display of teamwork from the Washington Bullets.
1, 2, kick out at 2.
Come on,
the dynasty of teamwork that the Washington Bullets have together. I mean, you've seen guys, look at the stature. They're brothers, sure. They can almost finish each other's sentences. But look, we've got a guy who's strong. He's the muscle. And then we've got another guy he's more lean, right? He is a technician.
Yeah, Trey's like wrestling lightning. Good luck.
All right, they seem to be regrouping while Chase and Adam outside the ring yet again. Seems to be a common theme in this match.
Look at these guys stalling out here now. The Bullets, they're ready to go. They came here tonight to compete.
I agree. They're doing more than stalling.
Hey, this makes me angry. It hurts my soul to see Chase Stevens standing side by side with somebody like Adam Jacobs. It just this sucks.
Quick here. Here, see? Guys, cheat. Cheese.
Here we go, back in the ring. Oh man, what a shot from Adam Jacobs right there. Hard right hands, one right after another. Just about spun Trey out of his boots.
All right, now we got some action. Adam's in the corner with Trey. Oh, reversal. Oh, sweeping reverse by Trey. Beautiful. Quick arm drag by Trey. Trey's getting going.
Yeah.
Another arm drag by Trey. He's fired up.
Oh yeah, everybody's loving this.
Another arm drag, and Trey is in control of Adam. Adam looking to squirm away, but Trey is not letting go of the arm. Right in the center of the ring.
That's right. If Trey can keep doing what he's doing and keep Adams not knowing where he is in the ring, that's when his brother's going to come in and really finish the job.
Comes up out of the ground. Adam has control, whipping to the ropes, and Chase Stevens kicks Trey in the back.
This makes me feel like this has been a plan in the making for a while. This isn't spontaneous. Look at the way that Adam Jacobs was in the ring. He was in a little bit of trouble, and he's looking at Chase, and he's giving him a certain look, and Chase knew exactly what to do. And that when Adam threw him into the ropes, Chase was right there to strike from the outside. This isn't spur of the moment.
Not at all.
This has all been premeditated.
And look at that. You can tell there's something pre-planned, premeditated, something going on. They got a chokehold on Trey. Referee is distracted.
Come on, Jesse, turn
Trying
around.
to keep John out of the ring as he's not the legal man, but that is opening up space for Bad Company here.
Just
go ahead and
this is the way Bad Company's going to win a match. They're going to cheat. They're going to take advantage of every opportunity that they can because they know that they can't go toe-to-toe with the brothers, the Washington Bullets. Trey and John are clearly the ones that are in control of this match.
Big chop by Chase Stevens. Trey feeling that one, falls to the knee. Irish whip into the corner. Big whip puts Trey down on the mat.
Oh, he's hurt.
Yeah, he's writhing in pain right now. Possibly the chest, maybe the ribs, possible solar plexus. Definitely in pain. You can see it in his face. And Chase Stevens right on top of him. Not giving him any room to breathe.
The fans rallying behind the Bullets right now.
Stevens throws
And
the
they need it.
corner right into the boot of Adam. And they're holding Trey right in the center of the ring as Trey was trying to call back to his corner, but they are not giving that space into a headlock. And the action has slowed way down for the Bullets.
That's smart moves right there by Adam Jacobs. You know, these Bullets, Trey is like I said, he's like trying to wrestle some lightning. And you're not going to pin him down. You're not going to slow him down. But that's the only way you're going to ever have an advantage over a guy like that is to ground him. And that's what he's trying to do. But with these fans behind him, Trey's feeling it. Going for that tag.
Going for Trey.
Oh, no.
And a big side slam.
Vicious.
Backside slam here.
Trey has got to make his way over to his brother and tag John in.
Going for the gun.
Just a 2 count. Trey kicks out, but he does not immediately get to his feet. He's reaching for his brother. I'm not sure if he knows where he is in the ring right now. Taken back to the opposite corner. Adam tags in Chase Stevens. Oh, Chase with a big elbow to the spine.
Veteran move right there from Jacobs and Stevens.
Chase with a punch to the head. That might have been close fist.
Oh, it definitely was. Chase doesn't know how to do it any other way. Normally, we cheer for that.
Say what you want about Bad Company, but this is the right tactic. They know that Trey, the technician of the Washington Bullets, is the linchpin. If they take him out, right, he can't tag in his muscular brother John.
That is right. Trey gets sent off the ropes and gets a big kick from Chase Stevens, flipping him right over his knee. Again, Trey on the ground, writhing in pain, right in the center of the ring. But if you look, Kanji, take a look at Chase Stevens' positioning. puts himself between Trey and his brother, so he can't quickly sneak a tag in. Maintaining control, another elbow to the spine. I'm starting to see another theme here. Working that spine and the front. Working the suplexes, the chest.
Oh, he's just crushing him now.
And now a bear hug. Again, Chase Stevens is working the core of Trey. And as we all know, when your core is in pain, that affects every move you do. I don't care if it's ground game, air game.
He's going limp now.
Kicks or punches.
You know what they say, if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
That's true. Chase Stevens squeezing the air out of Trey. Maybe even squeezing the life out of him. Referee Jesse Fields goes for the arm. Lifts and got one. Goes for the arm again, two.
Oh man, this is not good.
If he doesn't respond, this match is over. Referee Jesse Fields checks Trey. Oh, Trey fires back with an elbow.
There we go. Come on, Trey. There it is.
Trey makes a tag, however.
Big John's in there now.
Oh my God.
Jesse,
What's going on? Senior referee Jesse Fields pushing John out of the ring because he did not see the tag, even though the tag was made clean.
And now look over
At
here.
the same time, Adam sneaking in before he was tagged and then just dives in where the referee has to assume a tag was made. Just like you stated earlier, Aaron, these guys have definitely planned this. Looking at Adam, looking at Chase, every time they get a guy in the corner, they're cheating, they're doing a tag, they're misdirecting, whatever they need to do to maintain control. And right now, they certainly are. Another headlock hold. Trey in the center of the ring, flat on his back. Oh. Referee checked his arm, but he's starting to fire up.
Yeah.
Trey still has some life in him.
Well, you got to give it up for these fans. They haven't stopped cheering for the Bullets this entire time.
That's right.
They are behind them 100%. And you know what? That's got to be the only thing that's keeping Trey in this at this point.
Most definitely. You think about the mind games that Chase Stevens and Adam is playing with him. And the only thing he really has right now is the fans, because they are really putting it to both the Bullets, but specifically Trey.
There we go. Trey's fighting back, throwing some fists into the gut of Adams.
Oh, man. And just as we thought he was firing back, a big clothesline.
For that quick
Going for the cover.
One
Come
time.
on.
Two count only. Holy moly.
Adams doesn't seem to be pleased with that count.
Does not. He got right in the ref's face, even though it was clearly a 2 count. Right, and again, the positioning puts himself between Trey and his brother, so a tag cannot be made. Pull Trey back to the corner yet again. You can definitely see the veteran moves coming out of Bad Company here. Keeping Trey isolated to the center of the ring or in the opposite corner of his brother. Making a tag almost impossible.
The look of desperation on the face of John in the corner tells it all. Begging for that tag. He's ready for it. Trey's got to do something. He cannot last very much longer in this position.
Big body slam by Chase on Trey.
Again, working that spine, just like you pointed out, Rich.
I can't believe it. This man right
What
now.
have you done?
Man.
What have you done?
Chase Stevens floating
Why?
right at us here.
Look at what you've done.
He's definitely happy with his work. Chase maybe going to the top rope, but maybe more mind games.
I don't think he's going to do it.
Yeah, he doesn't look too sure. But I can tell you, Trey is not moving at any rate. His brother looking on, trying to see what's next, waiting on his brother to tag him, but not a lot of life inside of Trey right now.
The Chase Stevens I know would have never hesitated for a higher move
big
like
bump.
that. Cutter right there. Trey's still alive.
Stevens is down, but Trey is also back down, trying to fire up to get to his brother, but just so much punishment taken by Trey. He just doesn't have it right now to get to the corner. His brother firing up the audience. The crowd is feeling it. They're on Trey's side.
Come on, Trey. Come on, man.
John is pounding the turnbuckle, getting the crowd behind Trey so he can make his way back to the corner.
Chase the first one up. I'm not sure if Chase is aware of what corner he's in. Oh, it's out there.
There it is. He got it. Referee saw it this time.
Big jump down the man. Clothesline. Right on to Adam J, because he tried to bang it off, but John wasn't having it. Oh, Adams whips John to the corner.
Big knee to Adams.
Knee to the face.
That's what's... Go for that cover.
Down.
He's got it.
One.
He's got it.
Two.
Oh,
so
takes out
close.
2, and this match continues.
Dang. Come on, John. You got this. Oh, no.
Falls to a jawbreaker.
Dang.
See the pain on John's face. Chase Stevens back in, but he might still be a little dazed. Backstabber to Chase. Double team. Number 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, the Washington Bullets turn around and they have won.
That's what you get, Chase
That's
Stevens.
right.
That's what you deserve. When you partner up with a man like Adam Jacobs, this is what you can look forward to. A whole lot of losing. You've lost your fans, you've lost the match, and now you've lost it all.
And he's lost my respect.
Indeed.
Not a lot of respect to begin with. But you would think with all the dirty tactics, they were going to win this match. But the Bullets came back, and even though Trey was in a lot of pain, he and his brother worked together as only brothers can. And they pulled out the double team move and got the pin. 1, 2, 3. Right in the center of the ring. The winners, the Washington Bullets.
That's right. Chase Stevens and Adams got exactly what they deserved. Chase Stevens was saying that he's a guy who sleeps on his belly because he never lets his shoulders hit the mat.
Well, that certainly has changed tonight.
It's been disproven.
Well, hopefully Chase Stevens learns a little something here tonight. When you're hanging out with a guy like Adam Jacobs, this is what you can come to expect. These men come out as losers here tonight, and that's exactly what they deserve.
Honestly, I think it might be in their game plan. You know, they did a lot of double team dirty tactics. Dirty tactics don't always win the match. They definitely had the upper hand for most of this match. But when it counted, they came up short. And now they're picking a fight with the fans here. Clearly not happy with the outcome of the match. Stevens going around to each fan and kind of looking them in the eye, maybe enticing them. Looking for a fight, but you just had a fight in the ring and you lost.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
Now they're having words with official Jesse Fields.
And the official Jesse Fields just doing his job, counting the 3 properly, no shenanigans. Well, not from the Bullets.
Absolutely
Adam does not look happy. He's walked away from Chase Stevens as Chase is still near the audience, going back and forth with the ref.
Well, I'm not pleased with the way Chase came out. I'm not pleased with his demeanor, right? But the way that Jacob Adams walked away from Chase, that tells me one thing. He was using Chase, and maybe Chase needs to go back into that locker room. He needs to rethink his decisions.
Boy, I don't know about
Something to think
that.
about. David not here. Chase stepped in. Okay. Chase being toweled off by the queen of the ring. And it seems that they've patched their issues.
Well, I tell you what, maybe a week ago that sweat
Like you haven't done anything.
soaked towel might sell for something on eBay, but I tell you what, after these disgusting antics here tonight, it's not worth anything.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Chase Stevens, treating these fans this way.
Yeah, you go back and you think about the decisions that you made. Yeah, you let these fans down.
Ridiculous. Chase Stevens threatening the commentary table. Chase Stevens threatening to fight a little kid here. He's threatening to fight Aaron Camaro because Aaron's telling him the truth.
Backstage, and I'm on the hunt for the victorious Washington Bullets. Let's see if we can find them. Well, hey, here you guys are. How about it? You got a big win tonight, guys, over Bad Company. What's the future like for the Washington Bullets?
First, that victory, it felt so good to finally get our hands on them, pin them in the ring, fair and square. But that's not the end of it. Bad Company, just because we pinned Chase Stevens doesn't mean that we are done. Because David Young thought that he could get away tonight. You show your face around here, you still have to answer to us. But any other tag team, you will also have to show your face to us.
And to be honest, after this victory, I'm definitely a little bit sore. However, after this victory, it doesn't stop there.
The gold is coming with us. We will be the face of tag team wrestling at Music City Championship Wrestling. Come on, man. We gotta go. I'm tired, bro. Yeah.
They are ready for the gold. The Washington Bullets. Big victory tonight.
Dex Block Studios, your one-stop shop for all things media. From photography, videography, graphic design, music, and more, Dex Block Studios has you covered. Big moments deserve to be remembered, and what better way than with high-quality video and photography. Capture each moment and make them last a lifetime. Bring your visions to life. Visit their website at DexBlockStudios.com for the latest on all they have to offer, and remember, Dex Block was there.
This ought to be interesting right here.
Most definitely. Music City Pro Wrestling, we have an exceptional showcase gauntlet match. If you're not familiar with what a gauntlet match is, that's where two competitors will start, and each winner of each match will continue until there are no competitors remaining, making them the winner, whoever they may be. Oh, here we go.
Holy moly, look at this guy.
Goodness gracious. Look at the size of this man.
He's a big boy.
William Huckaby coming out of Atlanta into Music City. Whoa. Threatening Mercy. My goodness. Clearly someone who's not afraid to throw their weight around. I got a feeling this man might be a bit of a bully.
What the hell?
Tell you what, I'm going to watch him safely from my position.
Mercy is so sweet and nice. Why would anybody want to treat her that way?
I agree with that. Mercy is nothing but nuts. And he's now causing trouble with the ref. I might be right in calling this man a bully.
Yeah.
His competitor's not out here, and he's already started with the ladies. And he's calling for his first opponent, in his words, his first victim.
Wow.
That could be foreshadowing. We'll find out when we'll see who his opponent is.
He going down.
Okay.
All right, our first competitor.
You got words for me? Does the gym bro have words for me? Please.
The gym bro, the first opponent to come out. We're going to get this match started. Clearly, he goes to the gym. He comes out flexing. He's wearing a mesh shirt. That should let you know everything you need to know about this man.
This little powerhouse that you see in front of you, full of confidence.
Definitely.
Lives in the gym.
You can see.
Can probably bench more than anybody in this arena tonight.
Definitely.
But can he go up against William Huckaby? This is going to be something special.
Oh, man.
He's playing to the crowd, and Huckaby is like, ring the well, William Huckaby starts out with a 1, 2, 3. My goodness. Ring the bell. All right, the gym bro has been eliminated before we can even explain what's going on. For those of you who may not be able to visually see what's happening, the gym bro came out, immediately gets headbutted, goes down, gets pinned. The gym bro is out of the match, but he's laid out on the floor and he's not moving.
Yeah, he's unconscious on the outside of the ring. Nobody's eliminated.
Unfazed. Because this is a gauntlet match, we must continue. Competitor come out, Dikembe, he comes out looking like a ball of energy. He's smiling and happy. I don't know if he saw what just happened, but I wish him all the best of luck.
Jeez, can you imagine coming out in a gauntlet match number 2 after seeing what just happened in number 1?
I'm gonna be okay. Dikembe comes out, starts with a high drop kick. Oh, Huckaby stumbles into the corner, but quickly regains control. Oh! And a chop so hard, we need to check his heart. Poor Dikembe. I can tell you, he's lasts longer than the gym bro, so he's got that going for him.
Oh! This man is a beast.
That is a second breathtaking chop, and I say breathtaking because he slapped him right in the lung chest area. And I'm highly concerned for Dikembe.
This William Huckaby is unbelievable. I mean, look at this guy.
Huckaby, chops the thigh, chops the back, chops the front.
It's like wrestling a Kodiak bear in there. This guy is just tearing him apart.
Huckaby came here definitely to show and prove. Okay, Dikembe, big boot. He's going to capitalize right now while Huckaby is stumbling. Bounce out the top right now.
Oh, no.
Huckaby catches Dikembe out of the air. Setting him up for big power slam.
Wow. High risk, high reward. Didn't work out for Dikembe.
My goodness. Huckaby playing with Dikembe. Dikembe had a pin. He was pinned for 2 seconds. Huckaby pulled him up before the 3. Another chop.
This is one scary man. I know I sure wouldn't want to be in the ring with him. And right now, I bet you Dikembe, he wishes he was somewhere else too.
Another big chop. A big clubbing blow to the back. Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Huckaby just unloading on Dikembe. I'm not even sure if Dikembe can even protect himself.
At this point, if I'm the referee, I'm just going to be telling him, just pin him already. This is just.
Listen, if I'm looking in the ring right now, Dikembe does not even raise his arms, his hands, anything to protect his face. Huckaby just landing devastating blows right to the head.
Yeah, responsible referee might be looking at this going, yeah, well, she did. She checked. She shaved us off. He's good to go, apparently.
I mean, there's something left in Dikembe, but I gotta be honest, it's not much. He's not blocking. Yet another big chop to constant slap to the chest.
Well, everybody comes into Music City Pro thinking this is my chance to really make a name for myself, to really make a powerful debut and show people here what I'm all about. This was an opportunity that this young man couldn't pass up.
Referee waiting.
But now,
He's still in it. I mean, you're right, Aaron. Listen, every match here is an opportunity for someone. And I can't be mad at these guys for one opportunity. But, you got to be looking at that's it.
He's done.
Referee calls a match. Dikembe no longer able to protect himself, just as we called before.
This man is absolutely
Dikembe eliminated due to not being able to protect himself.
How is this going to end? This is...
Listen, gentlemen, it's brutal to watch, but it's the right call. You don't want any competitor that is not able to defend himself.
He's won. Okay, he's beat Dikembe. Why?
And Huckaby just looking to make a statement here. Just tosses Dikembe out of the ring. Dikembe almost lifeless.
I hope the entire locker room is in the back right now watching a monitor and seeing what could be in their future. William Huckaby making a statement right here tonight to everybody in Music City Pro as to what he's all about.
Well, making his way to the ring right now is a bigger fish in the ocean, as they say. Could this be the one that's going to take down Huckaby? Well, I hope so.
Ray Bruce coming out. Yeah, he's hyped up. He's slapping fans' hands. But look at Huckaby's face. Huckaby has taken out 2 individuals before this man, and he looks mad. Not tired, not winded, frustrated. No, he's angry.
He's one scary individual. Ray Bruce having a little fun in there at the moment, but that fun is about to end.
Ray Bruce doing a little strutting, but this was the problem with the gym bro. Ray Bruce takes the chop, and it doesn't seem to be phased. He's asking for it again. I don't know how smart this is. I would not give William Huckaby any free shots. Okay, he took the second chop, and he's not in. Okay, third chop. Oh, shot to the face. Big right hand from Huckaby.
Off the ropes. Confidence right out of you.
Okay, whoa.
Hey, Ray Bruce.
Big atomic.
Nice.
Listen, I gotta say, when Ray Bruce came out, he seemed to be showboating a little bit, but he's off to a great start.
Well, first man in the gauntlet to take Huckaby off his feet.
Very true.
But can he finish the job?
He can. I think he's gonna have to stay on Huckaby because we've seen that Huckaby, once he gets started, he's almost like a jump ball. He doesn't slow down.
Big leg drop right there of the atomic variety. Is it enough? Ray Bruce, if he's smart, he better stay on top of this man. Don't be playing around. After what we already saw, he is extremely dangerous. You might have him down right now, but I don't think he's going to stay there long.
He's got confidence, but he can be a little cocky, and this is not the time. If you want to finish Huckaby, you're going to have to stop showboating.
I agree. He's definitely showboating, playing to the crowd. Right now, it's working for him. His hits have landed on Huckaby. It's the first time we've seen Huckaby down. 1, 2.
Nonchalant cover right there. That's not going to be enough to put this beast away.
Cover on Huckaby, and you would even argue that with Ray Bruce being the fresher man, had he did a full cover, he might have won that match.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, we've already seen what William Huckaby is capable of. We'll be messing around.
Oh, come on. That's a dirty trick. Oh, look what he did. Look what he did. Oh!
Hey.
Our official didn't see it, but he got clocked with an object.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see what happened, William Huckaby pushed the ref into Ray Bruce, reached into his pants, grabbed a foreign object, punched Ray Bruce in the face, and now this match is over.
Well, I think I'm seeing a trend here, and I'm seeing people come into Music City Pro Wrestling thinking that they can just come in and take over, right? Huckaby is one of them. Chase Stevens is another one, and we're not going to have it. The fans don't. Look at them. They certainly don't want to have it.
Well, you don't want to have it. You go tell them about it, 'cause I'm certainly not.
But you know why they're trying to do this? Because Music City Pro Wrestling is the hottest promotion in Tennessee going right now.
You're right about that. Listen, we just said earlier, every match here at Music City Pro Wrestling is an opportunity. I'm not saying I agree with what he did, but he got the win. On paper, he did what he had to do.
You actually agree with that?
Not the punch, the win.
The win.
You need to get the win.
The win is the win that Huckaby has going back into the locker room now under his belt. Let me tell you, it's got a big asterisk next to it.
Definitely. But look at Ray Bruce. Ray Bruce back up on his feet.
Look at this man. He is a scary individual, and he has definitely left his mark here tonight as school is back in session.
Post-match interview.
You just took on 3 competitors. You want to upload.
Careful, Ethan.
I didn't just take on 3 competitors. I took on 3 jabronis, 3 no-names, 3 losers. I came to this godforsaken dump of a town called Nashville.
Now, wait a minute.
To get my hands on Joe Black. So I tell, I get what I want. None of you get what you want. I will ruin this company. I will ruin this building. I will ruin this stinkhole of a city until Joe Black gets in the ring with me.
Come on.
Somebody get Joe Black on the phone and get him out here. Jeez.
Leo Frost, you were in this gauntlet match, but didn't really go well for you tonight. Huck kind of took care of business early on you.
More like Huck took a cheap shot at me while I wasn't looking. I mean, I was too busy, entertaining all my many fans here in Music City Pro Wrestling, and he went and took a cheap shot at me from behind, because he knew if we were one-on-one, it wouldn't have gone so good for him. In fact, I would have been the one running the gauntlet.
Leo Frost, he wants another chance here at Music City Pro Wrestling.
Time flies when you're having fun here at Music City Pro Wrestling.
Is a tactic contest.
Main event on your toes.
Here at Music City Pro Wrestling, we've seen action all night long, and we've made it to the main event. So let's see what we have in store to cap this evening. And again, don't forget to follow Music City Pro Wrestling on all social media so you can keep up with the action to see when our next shows are and catch the shows that we've already done when we post them online. Also available at IWTV.
Get you one of those beautiful Music City Pro Wrestling t-shirts. Yeah.
And when you get a t-shirt, don't forget to get one of our Music City Pro Wrestling wristbands. All the cool kids are wearing them. I've got one on right now.
Here we go. A lot of bad blood in this main event.
Dynasty. We got Flynn Hendricks and the Expectional C.R.E.E.P.S. I got to tell you, both of these men, a little bit different, but both a little underhanded. I don't want to say bad things because they can hear me, but I can tell you, I saw Flynn Hendricks on social media recently. I mean, just going berserk. They're going to other promotions. To start beef, drama, violence. I mean, too much intensity from my point of view, but I guess the man thinks he's got to do what he's got to do. I'd watch out for Flynn Hendricks holding a shillelagh.
But calling these guys underhanded, man, that's the understatement of the century.
C.R.E.E.P.S, the exception, looking around at the crowd. Flynn Hendricks giving the crowd words. I'm not going to repeat those words. This is a family-friendly show. Both of these men, no stranger to arrogance.
Now this is going to be an exciting one here. This is student versus teachers in this one. These guys, Flynn Hendricks, Zach Harris, they feel like something's owed to them. Zach Kennedy's a young guy. I mean, they're not young guys, but they're not old in this business either. These guys have it under control. But if you look right here, these guys are the masters right here.
That's right. That's right.
Tell you guys, it was an honor and privilege to be representing Music City Pro Wrestling's broadcast team on Channel 5, Talk of the Town with Leland Stadium. I was sitting in front of Flynn Hendricks.
Oh wow, great.
And I let them talk about their main event. And the way that Flynn attacked Johnny Bandana on that other promotion.
We've already got it. All right, referee calls for the bell. This match has already started out with chaos.
See, that's the beauty of this right here. Yes, this is Music City Pro Wrestling, and yes, all four of these guys have made a huge legacy here in Music City. I've known Byron Flynn for many years, Flynn Hendricks. I've known Johnny Bandana, LT Falk, obviously, Zach Kennedy. All these guys have such a rich legacy and a rich history here in Music City.
Oh, goodness.
Where Zach and Flynn feel like they are being overshadowed by the guys who taught them pretty much everything they know. On the other hand, you got guys like LT Falk and Johnny Bandana that look at these other two and go, you know, we tried to show you guys the right way in this business and the correct way to handle yourselves. And they've taken everything that they were taught and done it their own way. Their underhanded, vicious, devious ways.
Listen, I got to think that every teacher wants to see their students surpass them, but definitely not like this.
No way.
Hopefully tonight, Johnny Bandana and LT Falk are going to unleash untold secrets on the Dynasty.
That's right. You know what they say, the teachers, they'll teach you everything they know, but you don't know everything that they know.
Here it is. Definitely gave these guys somewhere to start, you know, something. Everyone in wrestling's got to be trained, you know, and these guys have been trained by, I dare say, some of the best in the business. Everybody knows LT Falk, hometown heroes, great guy, and for him to have to stand up like this, that tells me that the Dynasty have really been underhanded, as you stated before, and LT Falk and Johnny Bandana looking to straighten these guys out.
You gotta imagine if you're LT Falk and you say, man, if I could go back in time and change anything about my career, you gotta think one of the things on the top of that list would be, man, I wish I would have never taught Flynn Hendricks and Zach Kennedy anything. I wish the day those kids came up to me and said, sir, we want to learn how to be professional wrestlers, he would have said, yeah, no, you guys get on out of here. Because if he'd have known then what he knows now, he would have never gave these two guys a shot.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta agree with that. LT Falk, definitely a veteran in the game. We all know who his father is.
Salt and Bandana just going to town on Flynn Hendricks.
Yeah, they definitely have the
Oh, beautiful.
bit of a famouser there. Johnny Bandana goes for a cover. Gets a 2 count.
Johnny Bandana is so underrated and so talented. I've seen this man compete in front of some of the largest crowds that Tennessee wrestling has ever drawn down at the historic Tennessee Fairgrounds. This man is not intimidated by anyone or anything. But man, when he's in there with guys like this, well, you see what happens.
Definitely. Johnny Bandana does not run from a fight. And I imagine once he got wind of what was going on, he was ready for a fight. But again, referring back to social media, Flynn Hendricks went way out of his way to go attack Johnny Bandana. So I've got to imagine this is more than a match. This is more than student-teacher. There's got to be some get back in here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I tell you, when I was sitting in front of him at the news station, I'm so glad that I didn't talk about his match and let him talk about it, because God, that guy could have snapped on me. I mean, hey, we may be commentators, but it's dangerous sometimes for us too.
I mean, I think about that. Like, I was so proud to see you guys on News Channel 5, which is easily the most popular news channel in Nashville, and everybody was so composed and so upbeat talking about this event that we're at right now. And then on TV, on the news, when Leland Statham, of all people, is trying to find out the information about when's the show and who's all going to be there, Dyron Flynn can't help himself but to get on there and talk smack about LT Falk and Johnny Bandana. It's like, hey, we're all here to have a good time and promote this event, not Flynn Hendricks. Nope. He's here to say what he's got to say, because he doesn't care about anybody or anything except for himself and his friends and their dirty, rotten agenda.
I would agree. The few times I've seen Flynn Hendricks run across him, he seems to have no problem letting his anger and vitriol come out of him, no matter who it's directed at.
That's natural for him.
Well, the exceptions now stepped into the ring and taking over for Flynn as they work on Johnny Bandana. Right? LT Falk's clearly upset.
Underhanded tactics, but definitely good tag team wrestling.
Referee Chris Narte doing his best to keep things under control here, but man, every time he turns his back, the Dynasty is right there to take advantage of that situation.
I tell you, the ref has had his hands full before the bell rang, and that chaos is just continuing all through this match.
Now here's a little piece of interesting Tennessee, Nashville wrestling history for you. We know that the Dynasty is Zach Kennedy and Flynn Hendricks, but did you know that the man in the corner of LT Falk and for Johnny Bandana right there, that's Mike Revin. Did you know that Dynasty, the group, goes back a long ways in Tennessee wrestling history, and that Mike Revin was once a part of that group?
No kidding.
Man, that's a little piece of trivia for you.
Interesting. I'm fairly new to Mike Revin. I met him at our last show when he came out on crutches. He seemed to be faring a little better this time. He's lost the crutches, but he's still got that boot on, which tells me he's probably got some more healing before he comes back to the ring. But he is ringside right now supporting LT Falk and Johnny Bandana.
And they need a cheerleader right now to get these fans back up on their feet and get them back into this, because Johnny Bandana is having a whole lot of trouble right now.
Oh,
dang, Flynn.
Just on top of Flynn. Johnny Bandana right back down on the floor. Middle of the ring here. LT Falk highly all right, LT Falk, you're going to have to get your emotions under control, because you're hurting your tag team partner right now.
Classic Flynn Hendricks right there. Low blow in the middle of the ring.
Now I'm looking at LT, and you can't blame him, because, you know, the other team is using underhanded tactics, but he's not doing his team any favors right now.
I can't imagine that this is the way that the Dynasty were taught to wrestle. It just seems that they're pulling dirty tricks, dirty tactics out of someone else's playbook.
Definitely agree.
You're 100% right about that. You know these aren't things that they learned from Johnny Bandana and LT Funk. Like I said, they taught them the right way. What these guys took was their teachings and added their own underhanded. See, look at Diary again, Flynn, just
taking off the bandana.
Choking him with his own bandana.
That is ridiculous. That's just disrespect. He takes the man bandana off. His name is Johnny Bandana. He wipes Flint. He wipes the sweat from his brow and then chokes him with the bandana.
Bandana seems to be almost convulsing in the ring right now.
Listen, you know what they say? If you can't breathe, you can't fight. And the exception, Zach Harris, right now
taking advantage of it.
Looks like he's going. There it is.
Wow, beautiful suplex right there from Zach Kennedy. Going for that cover. Bandana's in trouble.
There we go.
LT,
there we go. LT struggling to keep his emotions. I mean, he kept constantly running in the ring, getting excited. And again, like I said, it's the emotions. It's student teacher. He knows that he taught him right, yet these guys have chosen wrong.
And you just see the anger.
Look at the power of Flynn Hendricks.
Presses Johnny Bandana, drops him to the floor. Bandana about a hand away from tagging LT. Oh! And Flynn snaps the arm into the ring.
Dang. Looked like Johnny Bandana out of his socket.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that definitely looked painful. Oh! And now Flynn working that same arm. Bandana.
You can say what you want about Flynn Hendricks. I mean, yeah, he is a dirtbag and a scumball. But man, is he a powerhouse and a technician in that ring. He knows exactly where he is at all times. And Zach Harris, I mean, Zach Kennedy's he's brilliant too. Look at this. Right there, come on.
And one. Oh, he gets a one.
Oh, no.
And a clothesline. Bandana's back down. Harris covers. Only gets a 2 count.
Johnny Bandana in a whole lot of trouble right there in the middle of the ring. The fans are behind him, but right now it doesn't look like it's enough.
Big slap to the chest of Zach.
Yeah.
Johnny Bandana
is probably the best option that Johnny has right now because that rotator cuff of the left arm is probably an excruciating pain right now.
That was a hyperextension from earlier, and Zach Kennedy kick to the gut, puts Bandana back on the ground.
And you got to give it up to Johnny Bandana. He's been taking a hell of a beating in this, but he keeps coming back, and he keeps trying, and he doesn't give up. And every time you think he's got something, these guys cut him right back down.
That's right. Now listen, I'm very clear about not liking the underhanded tactics of the Dynasty here, but I've got to give them credit. They're staying on their opponent, making sure he stays in the center of the ring, unable to reach his opponent, his partner in the corner. And along with that, they are in the mind of LT Funk. Watch LT. Listen, we've all seen LT over and over. We all know he's a very nice guy. He loves his business. But right now, he is just chomping at the bit to get in the ring so bad that he's jumping in without tags. He's breaking up the pins, which is right.
Here we go.
All right.
That's a tag.
And then it puts him in the corner, gets the tag. LT's in.
All right.
LT can just keep it.
But the ref did see it. Just as we're talking about the tactics of the Dynasty, again, they got a tag on LT's side, but the ref didn't see it.
The mental anguish that's going on in LT Funk's head right now. I mean, I know the guy. He's passionate, just like you said, right? This has got to be the worst feeling for him right now.
Look at him. He's pacing. He's squirming. He's begging for that tag. Look at him. He's climbing over the ropes.
But if he gets into that rope, he's got to be level-headed.
Correct.
Yeah, Zach Harris so damn disrespectful. It's not good enough to be laying this beating down on Johnny Bandana. It's not good enough to take advantage of the referees, the referee not seeing what's going on behind his back. But to always take that moment to just have something rotten to say to LT Funk, who's stuck on the outside of the ring and can't get into this match.
Zach tags in Flynn, and Flynn back on the offense. Choke slam. Just as you stated before, Flynn the powerhouse. Oh, 2 count. LT was in again. You can see the frustration on LT's face. Look at him. Just like we said earlier, I'm not sure he's in.
Looks like Flynn's going for the eyes.
Come on, Flynn.
Now he's choking him.
The Dynasty doing whatever they got to do to keep control.
You know, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist in this at all, but Chris Norte, you want to talk about some more wrestling history trivia here?
Okay.
Chris Norte used to be a good running partner with Flynn Hendricks many years ago.
Well, now that you brought it up, I wasn't going to say anything, but the choke, the blatant choke right in front of him, maybe he didn't see the quick eye rake, but I know he saw the choke, and that's got to be a 5 count. I'm not sure if he applied it. Right now, Flynn with a headlock.
For a minute there, I was feeling bad for Chris Norte, but I mean, there's something funny going on here.
And the crowd strongly behind Johnny Bandana, trying to get some life into him. Bandana's kicking, trying to get free. But Flynn holding that headlock, cutting off the air.
Squeezing the life out of him. Come on, Johnny.
All right.
Come on, Johnny.
Getting pumped up. Looks like Bandana's making it to his feet.
Back to his feet.
He's got to do something here. He cannot last like this.
2 times, 3 times.
Right back to the eyes.
Right back to the
right in front of the face.
And drives him into the corner. My goodness. Bandana just looking spent. He's been in this match for quite some time. He's taken a lot of punishments. He had enough to fight out of it, but the team here, the Dynasty, Zach Kennedy with a big slam. As LT jumps in again, trying to break up the pin.
Beautiful spine buster. I gotta imagine that would have put out just about anybody else, but man, the fight in Johnny Bandana is forefront right here, right now. This man does not give up, will not give up.
Look at that. Now again, I'm gonna bring this up again. The Dynasty getting into the mind of LT. Did you see that? Zach Kennedy elbows LT. He falls.
Come on, Chris, turn around, ref.
And it causes LT to be so upset and frustrated. He jumps in, and the ref has to pull him back. And now, yet again, the Dynasty have taken advantage.
Dyron Flynn.
Taking control, I'm going to say taking advantage. I mean, it seems that official Norte has been spending a lot of time paying attention to LT fall.
Wait a minute.
All right, Bandana goes up to the top, but Flynn bounces into the rope, throwing off his balance.
Smart move right there from Flynn.
Bandana looks like he's struggling just to keep his balance without falling. And Flynn, strikes.
The look on Johnny Bandana's face says it all.
Yeah, he looks very unsure in that.
Flynn's going up to the second rope.
What's going to happen here?
This could be it. If Flynn lands this, it's over.
Johnny fighting back.
Yeah, he is. Both men are trying to grab each other and do something.
Johnny.
Bandana seems to have the upper hand in the moment. He's climbing all the way to the top. Flips over for the sunset.
And can he do it?
He got it. Gravity seemed to take over.
Come on, pin him.
Bandana takes that thing, but Bandana just does it.
What's happened?
Both men are down. Bandana struggling. Again, he's taking a lot of punishment, which is why he could not go for the pin. Grabbing at his ribs, grabbing at his midsection. Not forgetting about the earlier punishment to both arms.
Johnny Bandana in a real bad situation right here. He's got to make that tag to LT.
Come on, Johnny.
There's the time. Referee's right there. There it is.
LT's
And
down.
now Falk's in the ring.
Here we go. Falk. House of Fire. Now Kennedy. LT fighting with everything he's got. He's finally in the ring legally.
We're having a real Falcon good time now.
You said it. Falk back and forth. Both men in the corners. He ain't done. Falk got both men. Is it? Heads. 2 heads are better than 1.
Crack them coconuts.
2 noggins were rocked. Falk has the upper hand. He's in the corner on Flynn. Going for punches in the corner. Kennedy is dazed, stunned.
Dazed, working his way back to the corner. I think he just got hit with something that they've never learned from the Nashville Originals.
All right.
LT Falk, look at that.
In the corner. Right on top of Finn. He might be biting him. I'm not sure. I can't see because of the hair.
Yeah, give him a taste of his own medicine. He deserves it.
Flynn saying that he bit him. And now, Flynn in the corner punching LT. Kennedy out punching LT. We got a bit of a 2-on-1 situation. Ref's got to count.
There we go.
LT kicks Flynn. Catches Harris. Throws Harris into Flynn. Harris is down on his knees. Flynn seems to be out in the corner.
LT using all that frustration that he's carried this entire match.
Close
and
to the
using it.
Bulldog out of the corner. That Kennedy is down. Flynn climbs the rope.
He's caught.
LT's right there. LT
Falk is on a mission.
Yes, he is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Grabs him off the top rope and slams him right to the middle of the ring. LT just a house of fire. Attacking both men.
Here we go.
Zach Kennedy pushes LT into the ref. The ref is down.
Of course.
Zach Kennedy, underhanded tactics, low blow, right on LT. Of course the ref doesn't see it because he's down and out.
Johnny Bandana in no position to help at all.
Reverse, bit of a reverse Russian leg sweep.
Zach Kennedy going for the cover, but
Kennedy goes for the pin, but they know a new ref.
It's Jesse Fields.
1, 2. Yeah! And Johnny Bandana saves it as Jesse Fields comes in.
Wow.
Just ref is still down and out. With this being the main event, we've got to keep this action going, and thus we have Jesse Fields.
Yeah.
Johnny is fired up finally.
Laying punches into Zach Kennedy Harris. Big splash in the corner. Oh no! Big splash. Hits senior referee Jesse Fields. Now 2 refs are down and out. Zach Harris. Another slam. Looks like a single arm DDT that time.
Driving him down face first with authority.
Yeah,
now we've got no referees. We've got Flynn Hendricks. We've got Zach Kennedy. Hey, wait a minute. We got Mike Revan in the ring. He's got the shillelagh.
He's running with the shillelagh. Coming to the defense of Johnny Bandana.
About time somebody helps these guys out. They needed it. Thank goodness for Mike Revan.
That's right. Mike
just in time.
He's also got a boot on.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh! What is it? I told you guys these men have a history together.
You called it, Eric.
Unbelievable.
Mike Revick out here with the shillelagh. Just turned on LT and Johnny Bandana. Mike Revick seemingly a part of the Dynasty. I don't know what to think here. Listen, the last time I saw Mike Revick, he had an altercation with the Dynasty. They kicked his crutches off from under him when his foot was clearly broken, and now
is it broken now?
No!
At this point, I don't know what's real. His foot might not even be hurt. Maybe his whole thing is a ruse.
Dang.
Referee called for the bell. Ridiculous. Dynasty wins the match. Mike Revick turns on LT Falk and Johnny Bandana, hitting them both with the shillelagh, while not 1 but 2 referees were down and out. Thus giving the Dynasty the win. Look at this.
Well, what a shocking turn of events.
I guess Chris Norte wasn't in on it.
They couldn't have been. They just chucked him out like yesterday's garbage.
Mike Revick sure
Well, they
was.
attacked Mike Revick, and now they've thrown out the ref. I don't know.
I don't know what to believe.
Maybe the ref was in on it. I don't know.
The only thing I can believe right now is the Dynasty, along with Revick. Yeah, he's almost dancing. Jesse Fields taking a multitude of punches. He's not a competitor. He's a ref. Don't do it. Oh my God. Zach Kennedy Harris with a pedigree to senior ref Jesse Fields. Again, Jesse Fields is not a competitor. He's a referee here. This is despicable. It's still going on. We need help out here. We need security. We might even need the police. We need Metro PD here. This thing's going too far. It's bad enough when you put your hands on an official, but they're continuously attacking an official. Again, not a competitor here. Right now they've got Fields in a crossface. I think Fields may be out.
Oh, he's definitely out.
I mean, he's beat red. The shillelagh across the face, the senior referee, Jesse Fields.
There's got to be repercussions to this.
This is ridiculous.
I mean, who's going to put a stop to this? The Dynasty now.
Someone's got to. This is absurd.
More powerful than ever. We all came down here tonight to Music City Pro Wrestling to have fun. These men have made sure that we're not going to leave happy here tonight. Nobody's leaving happy.
Not at all.
Chris Norte laid out on the outside. Jesse Fields could possibly be dead. We're going to have to call 911 for him. Johnny Bandana still being hurt in the ring. LT Falk's laid out on the outside. And the Dynasty is standing tall.
Ridiculous. They didn't put the nasty in Dynasty tonight.
Amen to that.
And they're still going. Johnny Bandana was already out. shillelagh from Mike Revick. And now, pile driver to Johnny Bandana, knowing that the pile driver is a move that is very devastating on the top of the head, the neck, and the spine. This move has put wrestlers out. This move has broken necks. Flynn Hendricks even mushing the head of Johnny Bandana even after a pile driver. These guys are sick.
Well, if the idea is to raise yourselves to the top of Music City Pro Wrestling by eliminating the competition, and these guys got a very stacked plan. It's worked.
Disgusting. They've already taken out 2 refs. Flynn Hendricks is kicking towards our other ref. It happens to be a lady here. She's just trying to get these guys to stop. And they're clearly on a tear. They're on a rampage. I don't know if they can be stopped.
Well, all I have to say to the wrestling fans watching, it seems that Music City Pro Wrestling has become a primary target for people like not only the Dynasty, but Bad Company and William Huckaby to come in and try and take control.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Listen, Music City Pro Wrestling presents School is Back in Session. And I'd have to say, they've definitely taken them to school. I don't agree with how they did it, but they are standing tall. Look at Mike Revick.
Well, back to school, let me tell you, the Dynasty needs to be expelled. That's my opinion. Win or not, permanently.
I don't know if Mike Revick was ever even injured. At this point, I doubt it.
I really doubt it.
Again, I thought he was healing up because he didn't have crutches, but now the man is running around. He's taking his shoes off. He's ripped the brace off. He's kicking. He's dancing. Just untrustworthy. Look at him. Look at him. Zach Kennedy Harris, he calls himself the exception, but clearly the only exception here tonight was the rules.
Wow, just what a horrible shame.
Ridiculous.
For me, I want to say thank you to everybody that's tuned into this, but I also want to apologize because this is just awful. I mean, we all came down here to enjoy professional wrestling, but what we're seeing here tonight, there's nothing enjoyable about this at all.
Not at all. Mike Revick despicable. Again, we thank you all for tuning in. We didn't know the show was going to end this way. Honestly, we didn't know what to expect. But these guys don't care about anything. They don't care about the match. They don't care about the rules. They don't care about referees. They don't care about officials. They don't care about authorities. The only thing they seem to care about is whatever power they're trying to usurp right here in Music City Pro Wrestling.
That's right. Rich Black, I have to agree with you. But listen, everybody out there, Music City Pro Wrestling is fertile grounds. This is the hottest promotion going in Tennessee right now. And people like William Huckaby, Bad Company, the Dynasty that we just witnessed. They want to tear it apart. They want to claim it for themselves. Someone's going to step in and take care of business here.
Yep, they've definitely made a statement tonight. They've come here and thrown their weight around. It's still going. Flynn Hendricks still attacking Johnny Bandana. The match has been over for ages at this point.
What have the refs done? Why do they deserve this?
And that's a great question, Kanji. I'm so glad you asked that. And with the problem is, again, they don't look at that. They don't respect anything.
Mercy shouldn't even get involved. I mean, they're likely to go after her.
I agree. I would say we're almost in danger. They seem to not care about anything.
Yeah, we probably need to wrap this up, guys. We need to get out of here. This is an unsafe working environment for us. We gotta go. Thank you, everybody that tuned in to Music City Pro Wrestling. I'm sorry it ended this way.
It's sometimes it happens like that. But ladies and gentlemen,
follow us on our social media,
and
so you can see what happens.
Follow us on all social media. Keep up with what's going on with Music City Pro Wrestling in and outside the ring. Find out when our next shows are going on. Disgusting. Music City Pro Wrestling. I'm Rich Black for Aaron Camaro and Kanji. We thank you all for joining us tonight. We hope to see you at the next one. Don't forget to keep up on social media in case anything happens outside of the ring. You can be up on what's going on. If you get a chance, get a t-shirt, get a wristband so we can see you at the next show. Represent loud and proud. I'm disgusted. We need help out here. We need serious help out here. This has been Music City Pro Wrestling. School is back in session.
Something's got to be done. You know what it is? Is that guys like Hendricks, Bad Company, and now the Dynasty, they see that Music City Pro Wrestling is the hottest promotion in Tennessee.
Definitely
and
is.
they want to come in, they want to claim this for themselves. That's not the way we do business.
No, that's not the right way to make a statement.
Someone is going to have to clean up the mess that's been made.
Despicable. What they've done tonight, atrocity.
See you guys later.
Until next time. Thank you, Music City.
after the match. I just can't believe what we saw with the Dynasty, and they're coming. We got to catch up with them. We got to come talk to them.
What do you want?
First and foremost, I need to know, Mike, what just happened out there with LT?
LT Fogg, eh? LT Fogg, Mr. 110%, my trainer. Oh boy, what a surprise. Nobody had my back when I was laid out for 4 months with a broken heel. But these 2 men right here, my boys, the Dynasty, Flynn Hendricks, Zach Harris, and now there's another member. And that member is the Wishmaster. Sorry, I lost my voice tonight. Are you okay? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
The courtesy of the Wishmaster.
What my esteemed colleague Mike Revick is trying to say is, you see, he's seen the error of his ways. Back in April at the inaugural Music City Pro show, Mike and I, we went one-on-one. I gave him the opportunity to become a client of the world-renowned C.R.E.E.P.S system. He turned me down, and he had to learn his lesson the hard way. He was put on the shelf for 4 months with a broken ankle. But as that ankle healed, so did his mind clear. You saw the power that Flynn Hendricks put on display tonight when he lifted that skinny little Johnny bandana over his head and pressed him to the mat. That's the benefit of rolling with the C.R.E.E.P.S system. And my man here, he just smartened up and got with the program. And now we're 3 deep, and there's not a damn person that's gonna stop us.
And I'm gonna make it clear right now, because you see, when you get with the Dynasty, what you had with Mike Revick before, he was like a mom that was just happy to put her kid's art on the fridge. He was proud to show off whatever he could do. But now that he's joined us, he is coming like one pissed off, pre-hormonal bitch. Because we have made him into a threat to every single Nashville original. So lick those wounds, you stupid sons of bitches, because we told you to grow eyes in the back of your head. Because the Dynasty runs every single bit of Music City.
Interesting words from the Dynasty. Only time will tell what's next for them.